yourself.
Although I do have a naughty tale to tell about her. Do you want to hear
Really?
it? You'll be very happy to hear this.
Wow.
Unless you're all good, and then you're gonna not like
Be
it.
really good, because I want to hear it. I want to hear it. Tell me, I want to hear it.
Renee is really sexy. Like, she does the whole I'm innocent and la 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 la. Let me tell you something. She's playing Hope with Kevin Smith. And you know what I'm gonna tell? Oh my god, it was so funny. So Kevin's like, whoa, hey. Kevin's like 1,000 times taller than she is. He's like way up here, she's like right here. And so they're doing this sexual thing, which was really disturbing because she's so good and he's so bad. And I'd watch it, it was great for my character because I was like, gee. But then she goes, they kept filming. And so they're supposed to be having sex, Hope and Aries. Did anyone watch the show? Yeah. My Loneliness? Okay. So she goes like this. She plans it with Kevin. And I'm watching them on. No, he went with it. She goes like this, right out of frame. And he goes like this. That's the shit they need to show. Gabrielle.
What's so great though is that like Kevin, he was such a gentleman, you know? I mean, he played this baddie and all, he was hot, so sexy. But he was always a gentleman, kind to everybody, you know? And so it was really fun to just do something like that that would completely throw him, because he never expected, you know, of me, we had such a professional relationship. And then to do that, and then,
but he went
just to
with
get
it.
him to blush.
He totally, I don't know how much he blushed.
No, he
you were like,
did not know
you were a character girl. You were like,
yeah, I was having fun.
I'm going down.
Yeah, but I knew, like, especially as a director, you know the shot, so I thought it'd be funny that, you know, there's Gabrielle, and then suddenly her head just disappears. You know? I thought that would be funny, so I did it. But he blushed. Oh my gosh, you very rarely saw Kevin just turn red and be embarrassed, because the guy had balls.
Funny, he was hot.
Yes.
He was definitely on the hot side.
Gorgeous.
And very, very kind.
Yes. Like, we miss
You
him.
say that about
sure.
people that are dead all the time. You're like, oh, they were so kind. Truly, I mean, genuinely, this man was so generous-hearted. Generous-hearted, is that English? Well, you know what I'm saying.
Generous at the heart, absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah, it's strange. That's a strange thing.
And here we are after all these years. Isn't that wild?
It's so weird.
It's amazing. I have to shout out to our New Zealand comrades, because, you know, all you guys, I'm sure there's only 1 degree of separation for all of us, you know, right? So we're just sending our love, all of us, to them over there in New Zealand, our Kiwi babies. So, right, you know? It's like, seriously though, you put on a brave face, but it's a lot of craziness out there. So anyway, what's going on over there with the, yeah, I see a little hand maybe coming up. No, it is up!
Oh, sorry, I've got a question. I didn't want to
Hey,
interrupt.
Gabrielle.
It's so good to see you and to come out to Australia. Just a question that you probably, I don't know if you've had or not, sorry. Do you have really, obviously, hot bodies for the outfits that you wore and you did a lot of training, that kind of thing? Just wondering, like, what that gave you those, you know, I know you did, like, the SIRE training and the staff and all that kind of thing, but, like, was there anything else you did, like yoga and, you know, rock climbing and that kind of stuff? Was there anything in particular that gave you, like, the hot abs and, you know?
I'm blown away. Of all the years that I've been at a Xena convention with Lucy, we never talked about hot bodies. It's like, do you know what I mean?
My influence.
It's her influence, for sure.
Yeah, but it was true. And Renee
It
would
was
work out
hilarious.
after, I'm going to steal this a little bit. During breaks, I mean, she was so dedicated. One Thanksgiving, I was in New Zealand, and I was spending it with a costumer that I love, that's no longer with us too, and her family. And Renee was like right across the street, working out on Thanksgiving Day, like running, like hard on running on a machine, completely sweaty, and came over to say hey. And any break that we had for lunch or whatever, she would be out with the staff, working on the staff. Like, you were always working out, always working out.
I definitely use the staff in between to, yeah, keep practicing and to keep working. But I think I was training for Kilimanjaro or something when you were there.
I don't know, I was just like, wow.
I worked probably harder for that than any other time in my life, but I wanted to climb to the top of Kilimanjaro.
Did you do it?
I did!
Yeah.
Yay! But I had to work really hard. I remember that. The cardio was phenomenal. I don't know. It's funny, I don't remember.
We're going to walk across the bridge.
We are. What do you think? Should we do that?
It's fun. No bridge.
Across or over?
What's the
No,
difference?
across and then...
Or you can actually go over the
Oh no, we're going over.
Over the bridge.
Yeah, come with us. But you have to wear heels too.
Ouch.
Skirt.
And a skirt. Because we're bejazzled. More information you need. I know some guys are going, what does that mean? You don't want to know. It's not pretty. Shiny though.
But the question is, what would it say?
It would say, hi America? Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot of letters. Come on, it's fun. What else are we going to do?
Hey guys, I love the musical episode. Did you guys get special voice training for that, or?
Well, yes, both of us did. It's called Someone Else.
Years and you did for that one moment.
So
Yeah.
you guys didn't sing at all in it?
No, I talk some.
Talk, sing, song,
Sang?
tongue song. Yeah, I
Talk
don't know.
song?
One of the we were great at it.
It's
like a rap.
On the topic of voice training, can we hear Callisto's scream?
You do it first. You do it first.
No, I'll leave it to the
Oh
professional.
no, you have to do. Oh, are you Aussies like a little
I should-
She's
reserved?
asking for the mic back, so.
No, I should have said the same thing. Leave it to the professional. Let's see. They've come a long way. You've come a long way.
Silly, aren't you?
To see the screen? Don't you want to? Oh, don't worry. Okay. We'll come back.
Oh no, she does have the innocence.
My nerves came back. I know.
You give it back
It's
to Gaz.
funny. We were talking about that. There's so many images of the
Just hold
show.
it.
You know, we had so many years that just suddenly memories come back. You know, and it's amazing.
I imagine, because it was your show. Because I was only there every in and out, not that much. I can't even imagine what it was like for you.
Yeah, what was I was about
I don't watch the
when
show.
they have
I mean, I know it's on right now, but I really don't watch the show anymore, so it's really interesting. What's that? I don't know, you know? It's funny. So when something comes like seeing Hudson, then you start to remember a scene, you know? Like in the Bethel's Beach with the scream, you know? I haven't thought of that for years.
Scream.
You know, the Black Sand Beach where you're there, and I remember the first scene where you were on the horse. Remember that shot? Oh my
So many people
gosh.
died on that show. That's so weird.
That's the one I remember.
The woman who was riding Spider, she passed away. Her boyfriend, they thought, killed her on the boat.
Oh, yeah.
Michelle passed away. You know that, right?
No.
Yeah.
Wow. Seriously. I was wondering if you were talking about, I was going to ask you later. Oh my gosh. Okay, there you go. No.
Yeah. A lot
Wow.
of deaths, strangely. Isn't that happy? But we're still here for your entertainment.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. So you want me to scream to wake you up because you're bored?
Alice is,
Alice,
had a
what would
quick
you like?
question.
First, yeah.
What do you want?
I was wanting to know which scenes you thought were the key scenes for your characters, and also Renee. In Liar Liar, your voice double and Lucy recorded "We Can Work It Out." Where the hell was that going to fit? Like, do you remember?
Oh yeah, it was great. I loved it. It was right in the middle of the disco where everyone's bopping around. You know, and Ted's in that little outfit, that flamboyant outfit, and all the guys are in their gold shorts and they're boogieing down. So it was going to happen right in that moment where we had a little bit of a, I don't know, just let's break into song, and it was We Can Work It Out. And I remember trying to get it, you know, but I don't think I quite got the note. Like, you have to sing well, you know? So it was fun, though.
Really.
You don't have to sing well?
Not really.
It's fun.
I haven't seen it, but
It
no.
was good. And what was it your...
Which are the key scenes for your characters? Boring question, but still good.
My favorite scene was with you. That scene That was even before we did it, and when I read it and laughing hysterically on the plane when I read it. I was like, that is so brilliant. Stephen helped with it, but I don't know if he wrote that. I don't think it was his episode, but I think it was his idea, or at least he claimed it as so.
It's an iconic scene, isn't it? I mean, you can see that in any movie where it's the moment, you know, where they come together and then they just. Yeah,
and no, I have another one, and it's with you. When it's like the happiest time in New Zealand, because I had a very hard time when I first got this job, personally, and my boyfriend at the time came with me, who was married with 2 kids, by the way, who I just love, if you remember Adam, good human. And I'm coming out of some hole, and yeah, Gabrielle thinks it's Xena, and it's me, and I kind of like Gollum up to her, I Schmeagle up to her, and climb up, and she's like, ah! And I'm so happy, and then I see sunshine, and you're completely mortified, and the whole thing is perfect. You're mortified, and I'm out in the sun. I loved that. Yes, it was awesome. Oh, you did so much.
I remember you doing the ladder fight. I remember hanging from above, looking down on Hudson Lucy.
That was on the other day.
Yeah, that's a good move, you know. 'Cause I'm way up high, I don't know how many hundreds of feet. I remember that one. And then, do you remember that? And then, again, like I said, I remember you on the horseback. That was one of my favorite moments. Oh, because it was, I loved working at Bethel's Beach. Bethel's Beach is this black sand beach, and it's completely native, and it's raw, and it's beautiful. And the way they put Hudson on a horse, and we're walking with her, and she's telling her story, you know. It was just guttural, and it was great acting, great writing. And then I loved the way, I'm such a funny director type, but I love where they put the camera, because the camera was so far away that it was like nobody was around but the 3 of us, and it was just us, and it was so fun, and I love those moments, so I'll never forget that one too. Because you were just there, you're tight, and you're like, rah, you know? Yeah.
Like
and
that?
then, yeah.
Wow.
Well, yeah. No, it was good. It was fun. I enjoyed it. I remember, yeah, that's what I remember.